Some people would say it's arrogant. Other people would say it was innovative. But we put on sale tickets to our live show for Bad Chat before we even had a podcast.
I just think it shows confidence.
Yes.
We have a podcast festival called Crossed Wires, and we'd love you to come to it. You don't have to come and see us. You can do, if you like. We'd love that. We're on the 2nd of July, Thursday evening, opening the whole festival in the glorious city of Sheffield at Sheffield City Hall. It's Bad Chat Live for the first time, and the tickets are very reasonably priced.
Oh, I would say so.
I'm looking at the website now. You can get a ticket for 25 quid.
Oh my God, for a night out.
Come on.
Gorgeous. With your friends.
Can't do anything. You can't get anything from Prep for 25 quid.
With your 20 closest friends. What a lovely evening.
So go to crosswires.live for tickets, not just for our event, which is, as I said, opening the festival, but some of your favourite other podcasters are going to be there as well. Ellis and John.
Yes, Scream Rock Lads.
The Blind Boy podcast as well.
Loads. And you can, if you want to come with your 20 closest friends, you can make a weekend of it by getting your tickets for your favourite shows, but then also we have a whole free fringe, so you can come to that as well.
It's like the Edinburgh Festival, but for podcasts.
Yes,
It's
correct.
really fun. We take over all the venues in Sheffield, and it's just a really good party, essentially. A pod party.
And our show is going to have special guests, games, prizes, chat.
Gunge. Yeah, maybe not gunge.
A meat raffle. I'm just making promises I can't keep now.
Not a bad idea. Bad Chat, live in Sheffield, 2nd of July. Tickets at crossedwires.live. Please come and see us. Goodbye.
Bad Chat is brought to you by Sailey.
Airports are fascinating places.
You took the words out of my mouth.
You'll meet someone who's packed a neck pillow, 3 plug adapters, a travel iron, but somehow still doesn't have any internet when they land.
Those crazy cats. Well, that's where Sailey comes in. It's an eSIM that gives you internet access as soon as you arrive at your destination.
Which means no standing by in a queue at the airport trying to buy a local SIM card, no awkward conversations, no tiny bits of plastic that you'll lose immediately.
No, just download the app before you travel, choose a plan, and you're ready to go, baby.
And they've got plans covering over 200 destinations worldwide, and they're designed to help you avoid those terrifying roaming charges.
The sort of roaming charges that make you wish you'd communicated exclusively through postcards, which I actually do.
You do, and it's always a treat to receive an Alice Levine postcard.
Thank you.
It also includes built-in security features and ad blocking. Well, hopefully not this advert.
Not this one, for God's sake.
That is so you don't rely on random public Wi-Fi, okay?
So download Sailey in the App Store or by scanning the QR code on screen. Use code BADCHAT at the checkout to get 15% off your first purchase.
That's a lot, actually.
Incredibly good.
Very generous. A bit too generous, actually. The details are in the episode description box, okay?
Safe travels, bon voyage. I actually did. This is so embarrassing. I actually don't want to say this.
Please say it. It is a journey only attempted by the very, very toughest men.
That is so horribly accurate.
He's obviously not answering the door.
We smashed the windows in.
Well, we weren't far off.
Tell me if this is normal. I didn't think this actually happened in the wild. On my way here, I was stood at the traffic lights, just in the zone, had my headphones in, and somebody taps me on the shoulder. I turn around and take my headphone out, and the guy that's there says, "Sorry to bother you. Do you know the quickest way to your heart?" Oh no, is that disgusting?
Yes.
Well, okay.
But
so I tend
yes,
to
and.
Yes, and.
Yes, and it is, yeah.
I tend to agree with you, but
Oh, boy.
I kind of thought,
Oh, boy. Flattery does the trick.
No. I was like, oh, thank you, but no thank you. And he went, I'm 30. What does I'm 30 mean? I'm virile. But anyway, I said
30
to him,
and I'm ready to go.
I was like, do you know what? Points for being smooth. Because like, who goes up to anybody anymore? Chat-up lines are cheesy, but like, who actually goes up to anybody anymore out in the real world and says like, hiya?
Is he fit?
I mean...
Okay, no. Your headphones are in.
Yeah.
I think that's essentially a do not disturb sign on a hotel door. It's, I'm not interested. I'm not on receive.
You're not interested in love?
No.
Sorry,
not really.
I don't want to meet the love of my life because I'm listening to a podcast.
I thought the received wisdom on that was don't do that. But,
Obviously, don't bother women. Like, that's a really good rule of thumb.
Well,
Don't bother women.
It feels like he's bothering a woman. Are you a woman?
Yeah.
Were you bothered?
Yes.
I rest my case, Your Honour.
I think I've actually never been asked out. I then dating apps are different.
Virgin.
Okay, what if I was and that's how it came out? Okay? There's actually nothing wrong with being 39 and being a virgin, okay?
You should have said to the guy, do you know the way to your heart? No, thank you, I'm a virgin. No, I do not.
I'm listening to my programmes and I'm a virgin.
I'm listening to Radio 3. It's composer of the week. Fuck off. Fuck off, it's rat man enough.
I actually have asked somebody out in that kind of slightly cheesy way. I wrote a note to a boy.
You wrote a note to a boy?
Wrote a note to a boy. In the note, I said, because he was sat in a cafe next to a girl and they were on their laptops. And I was like, they could be together or they could be just work pals working next to each other. So I wrote in the note to the boy in the nice grey cardigan.
Who is that bitch you're sitting next to?
Who's that? Oh! That's what it said. Love Alice.
Who's that? Can I get your coffee?
And then my number. Got his attention.
Bitch, question mark? Coffee, question mark.
So the note said, hi, nice boy in the grey cardigan.
Oh.
If that's not your wife or girlfriend, arrow.
Arrow?
To when he opened it, an arrow to where she was.
How do you know which way he was going to open it?
If he was still sat in the same position.
Did you give him the note?
Because I read left to right. What do you mean, how did I know?
No, but you gave him the note?
No, I gave the note to a waiter because I was too embarrassed to give him the note.
How do you know that the woman might have switched places?
Then it would have been confusing.
Wow. An arrow.
But also, I don't want his girlfriend or wife to be on either side of him.
Yeah, fair. No, fair.
Arrows everywhere.
You got me there.
And then I said, do you want to go for a drink?
Arrow's very funny, by the way. Sorry.
What I should say is, I thought we'd been eyeing each other.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we hadn't been. I was eyeing him. And I wrote my number on it.
Mm.
We went out for 2 years.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, that is good.
What are you going to do about it?
Why have you not done that? When did you last do that? When
Get
was
some
that?
printed.
Just loads of different...
Let it rain!
But loads of different arrow directions.
But QR codes now, because
Yeah.
it's modern times.
And it goes straight to bad chat.
I actually did. This is so embarrassing. I actually don't know if I'm going to say this.
Please say it.
I went through a period. I was really young.
Mhm.
And you do stupid stuff when you're young. I went through a period. In my first job, oh God, this is so bad. This is very 39-year-old virgin. In my first job, they gave us business cards because I'm 150 years old.
Yeah.
And I just started putting them in people's pockets that I thought would fit on the tube.
How old were you?
They're 21.
Oh, so not oh, wow. So you were working in London?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Just a bit.
And did it have a tagline?
It just said
Business address, fax number.
Just said production assistant. And then my name. But also you'd just be like, oh, where did this come from? And chuck it in the bin.
Did it ever work?
No.
There'll be someone out there that got an Alice Levine
Do you think?
business card.
Surely.
I've
still got the same number.
If you got it, call that number.
Can you imagine?
Because 20 years ago, that was your lucky day.
20 years ago, I thought you were fit.
Let's see the aging process. Let's check it out.
Let nature take its course.
If I find one of those people, oh my God, please.
But also, if a man did that,
Mm.
how creepy is that? Into the jean pocket as well.
Back to this guy at the traffic lights.
Yeah.
Your headphones are in.
Yeah.
He said, do you know the way to my heart? Oh no, what is the way to your heart?
What is the quickest way to your
To your
heart?
heart. Your response. Let's role play it.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you have...
You're making him dorkier than he was. He was cool.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Sorry I interrupted you there.
There's none of this, yeah.
What are you listening to? Don't worry about that. I've got a question. What is the quickest way what is the quickest way for me to get to your heart?
And I just went, oh my God. I was really taken aback. The wind was blowing out of myself. I was like, what do you say to that? Well done. That is very smooth. I was like, but...
I'm 30.
And then I just said, oh, good luck with it. And he was like, is it a no? And I said, do keep doing it. I don't know why I said that. Do keep doing it.
Keep it up.
But maybe I saw a kindred spirit because of the business cards.
Did you ask him, have you got a business card? Just in case.
He walked away, put his hand in his pocket, and he was like, wait a minute. It was a yes after all. Game knows game. Do you know what I wanted to say? It is a long, treacherous road. Ice covers those tracks. You will get to a large castle made of crystals, guarded by gargoyles. You will die en route.
Many, many men have died on the journey. It is a journey only attempted by the very, very toughest men.
The strongest shall pass.
Sometimes the strongest don't pass.
No, they don't, do they?
No.
They are dead in ditches lining that path.
And just as the great men, the great warriors are approaching the portcullis.
Is that?
It is down, and you are not allowed in. And then you're just sort of taken off by the guards and never heard from again.
That is so horribly accurate.
It's the Alice Levine Castle. And we're lucky if we get to play in it. Some of us are kept in separate bedrooms, and the lucky few get to go into the main chamber.
Stop it. You need to stop annoying people.
Okay, let's establish some house rules with this podcast.
Okay.
Because I've been subject to...
A smear campaign.
A smear campaign. So do not come to this podcast. Come to this podcast for fun, for lols, okay?
Rule one.
Rule number one, and kind of the only rule. Do not come to this podcast for political hot takes or serious debate about, we'll get into in a second, the judicial system.
Veterinarian advice, any of this.
Look, come to this for like quick bits of conversation where we slag off Paddington.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on.
Yeah.
And I won't think about Paddington until someone comes up to me in the street and goes, I didn't know anyone liked Paddington. I don't like Paddington. I don't think about it that much.
This is not like a kind of gourmet meal that you're going to luxuriate over for 4 hours. This is a piece of gum you're going to spit out in the bin in an old tissue you found in your coat pocket. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you. That's what we want. Disposable content.
Disposable. It's trash. You know what I mean?
But we change our opinions from day to day.
I can be mid-sentence and think, I don't believe this.
Right. There you go, but you'll say it anyway because it's funny.
Say it.
Yeah.
We need content. 36 minutes we need.
It was also a tricky week because I accidentally became the poster boy for the entire anti-Stephen Bartlett movement.
Yeah, you're the ringleader.
But I don't want to be. That's too stressful because then I've got to optimize myself to be that. I don't want any of that. I didn't ask for any of this. Although I did sort of ask for it because in the post that went way too viral.
Too far.
All I was doing was on a Sunday afternoon. There were 5 hours left for my book to got for 99p on Kindle. And I thought, I'll just do a quick video, put my phone away. Next minute, Daily Mail sidebar.
Next minute, number one on the charts. How embarrassing.
Well, that's the problem, is I turned into the wellness grifter. What I will say is I want to talk about jury service.
Oh, no, but of all the silly things, like people getting silly about Paddington, people were genuinely upset about this. People think you want a totalitarian regime.
I don't want that.
You are always saying, I just wish there was a totalitarian regime.
Okay, to be clear, I didn't ever say that I wanted a totalitarian regime.
And you call it a totaliar.
I don't want a totaliar. I don't want a totaliar.
Totali-reg.
My point was, and it wasn't well thought through, okay, because we were just chatting. You know what? We were riffing.
You were deep in the riff.
All I said...
Lost in the riff.
The reason I said what I said, which was, I think we should have professional juries.
I don't believe in democracy.
No, I didn't say I don't believe in democracy.
Yeah.
What I said was, and I'm doing the Prime Minister thumbs, I said...
People don't deserve a right to a fair trial, and that should not be controversial.
My point is, I don't think it's a fair trial if my mate...
Don't do it again!
...who can't think of anything worse than doing jury service... I text him and he's like, oh, God, this boring case. I'm not even listening. My point was, the people that I've spoken to and that I know that have been on the jury, I don't want them on that.
Yeah.
Get them out of there.
They're not diligent enough.
And there were people in the comments on that post before we took it down who were agreeing with me, going, yeah, no, I'm with you. My mate Steve is a fucking idiot. I wouldn't want him judging that court case.
Can we just talk for a minute about taking a clip down because everybody's so mad at you?
But those people are just boring.
Oh my God, this is amazing. People died for the right to prevent the powerful deciding justice, starting with the Magna Carta. The right to have your case heard by people just like yourself is fundamental to the maintenance of human rights and dignity. Jury trial by your peers is a right to be cherished and defended to the death. Do it and see.
How did it get to that bit of the internet? Why did it go there?
What do you mean that bit of the... I wrote that. That's in an email to you. Please reply.
Do you know what? Let's just do nothing. No, if you're going to be like that. If you're going to be like that.
Don't sulk.
If you're going to be like that, we'll just give you what you want.
You can't have nice things.
What do they want? What is it? What do people want then?
From you?
Yeah, what do people want?
Oh, cozy.
Is that what they want?
Yeah.
Well, we'll do that then. Cart me off to fucking magic and have done with it. I'll play Tracy Chapman and tell you the weather. You can fuck off.
You all right now?
Yes.
Calm down? Good.
I'm fine.
Amongst all of the vitriol, there was actually quite a nice message about jury service that didn't take you down.
Well, I like nice. I like wholesome. So let's remember that, okay?
So I met my husband when we were put on the same jury. We started chatting because we were stuck on 9 versus 3, and we decided to gang up and identify the juror who we thought was the weakest.
Right.
Don't love gang up.
Exactly what I am talking about. Shove your Magna Carta. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Who's this?
This is Claire.
Okay, Claire, we just calmed him down.
I think she was, I'm going to start it again because I think she said the word identified the weak ones. Let's go again.
Decided to gang up and identify the juror who we thought was the weakest, who we could get over to our side, so it could be 10-2.
Our side.
And then we could all go home.
Do you mean justice?
That
Again!
was pretty much how we met.
So we could all go home because these people are not invested in this. They're getting per DMs. They're getting
Meal deals.
They might be getting the travel.
They might be getting the hotel.
Yeah.
And she's bonking in the hotel because she's met somebody on the jury.
You might get a hotel, but if you have to bribe people to come and do jury service.
With a travel lodge, that is not a system I want to be part of.
And then we were both back the next week, and I decided that I wanted to give him my phone number. So I passed my phone number on to one of the other jurors, who then passed it on to him. And the rest is history. And we've been together for 20 years this August.
Okay, I know you're mad about the jury bit, but that is... I mean, I was doling out the business cards. This is a much better bet. There's 12 people on a jury.
But it's speed dating.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be.
Oh, why?
Well, because you've got to preside over a potential murder.
You can... Wow, you've already decided. I'm glad you're not on my jury.
I said potential
You
murder.
said murder.
Potential murder.
I think you can do both. I think you can make sure that the course of justice runs clear. And also, meet a babe.
So okay, pervert the course of justice.
Oh, Mike,
Okay.
knockover.
Right. That's what you are. You're a pervert that was
No,
altering
sorry.
the course of justice. Perversing the course of justice. Okay.
If we're casting a jury, selecting a jury correctly, there will be some perverts in there. I should be making up one of the 12.
They're not going one of every type. Pervert, virgin.
I'm both. Great. Ticking 2 boxes.
These people, I do not want those people deciding my fate. She's up there, conspiring to weight the jury in favour of her love and trying to get home as quick as possible so she can get off with their bloke.
So you're doubling down.
I'm doubling down.
See you in the comments. Right, should we chat to somebody?
I would love to. Levels 1, 2,
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, old friend.
Who's that?
This is Sophie. Hi. You're right.
I've heard you've got a neighbour situation.
So I'm not part of my community WhatsApp group. I refuse to be, but my husband is very community focused. He likes to talk to everybody. But it doesn't stop people from physically coming and giving you the drama. So we
That's the problem. I'd like to archive people really sometimes in life.
Yeah. Agreed.
You can archive as many WhatsApp groups as you like, but it doesn't stop those people turning up at your doorstep, is what you're saying.
Yes, you want to freeze out.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't stop your neighbours knowing exactly how to get hold of you. So we had our opposite the road lady neighbour come knock on our door one
Just
night.
say neighbour.
Which, just the lady neighbour. Which, to be fair, I'd never spoken to previously. Only my husband had, because I'm an extra level of antisocial. So she was concerned about our next door neighbour, Kev, lovely man, good chap. he keeps to himself, does Kev, as do we. Lovely chap, but he lives on his own, but he looks after himself. He's all right.
I'm not being funny, Sophie, but that's the exact description that you use when somebody is discovered to be a murderer. Kept himself to himself. Lovely guy, seemed completely normal. So Kev's a wrong 'un. Yep.
Yeah, he might be a wrong 'un, but again, I don't ask him, so I don't know.
Kev, you're a wrong 'un? No? Okay.
Never asked, don't want to know. In fact, like I say, he's quiet, so it's all right.
Well, that's the other thing they say.
Yeah.
They always the quiet
exactly.
ones. Oh.
Yeah, maybe I do need to keep a better eye on him.
Just saying, yeah.
He's on the list. No, but clearly the across the road neighbour is far more concerned about his whereabouts than any of us are. She knocked on the door and asked when we'd last spoken to Kevin. I said, I don't know. I haven't spoken to him. She'd not seen hide nor hair of him for over 2 weeks on her camera, which concerns me that she's keeping an eye on Kev via her driveway camera. We'd not spoken to him, and she was worried, not about just his welfare, but worried that Kev was dead.
When actually he's doing the killings.
Well, exactly. He's very busy with his own activities.
It's a tremendous cover.
It works, doesn't it?
He's on the run. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you dead, Kev? I'm not dead.
I've said too much.
I'm not dead. But I'll leave it there. See you later.
Dead? You're warm.
Bin day.
Unlike them.
Bin day tomorrow. Bye-bye.
No, but she was worried about him. And we, again, didn't notice. But when somebody says something like that they've not seen movement, you think, oh, well, I hadn't thought that hard about it. No. And so obviously it snowballs, doesn't it? And I can see why mass hysteria works, because she put this idea in our head.
Planted the seed.
Well, exactly. And it grew and grew. The other neighbours got involved. There ends up being a group of us stood on Kev's lawn. He's obviously not answering the door.
We smashed the windows in.
Well, we weren't far off.
Bricks straight through the old bay. We've got to check it out.
It would have been easier, actually. We'd have found out much quicker, wouldn't we?
Yeah, that'll wake him up.
You know. But the problem is we were all worried, XYZ. You're talking each other into it and out of it. But
you're a baying mob. At this point, you're a baying mob. You're like, what do we do? You feel like, I think maybe there's a kind of, I think maybe too many people listening to true crime podcasts, something has set the group on this path.
It's like the, do you remember when Ollie Murs thought that there was an attack in Selfridges?
Oh my God, stop.
Do you remember this?
Yes.
It's because you catastrophize stuff and you get hopped up on the emotion. Yeah. I think there had been an incident previously or quite recently, and he suddenly heard something that he thought was gunshots in Selfridges.
And tweeted it.
He tweeted it immediately and got everyone to run. Oh. So that I see how it happens. Did Ollie Murs turn up to Kev's house? Is what I'm saying. Is the next bit of the story Ollie Murs turned up and say, is Kev fucking dead already? He's fucking dead.
In a trilby.
Yeah. Not Kev. That would have added to it even more, actually. Yeah. Maybe he would have himself broken the window and again answered the question really quick. But there was fuel to the fire in the sense of a couple of years prior, Kev's next door neighbour had genuinely
sell up, move away.
But Kev's next door neighbour had passed away, and none of us had unfortunately noticed nor knew. And therefore, obviously, I think that was the fuel. The previous experience had been fuel to the flame, which we haven't told the people that live there now.
And was it a house fire? Are you talking? Are you? No.
Are you an arsonist? I don't understand. What's literal? What's not?
Whose house burned down?
Kev's neighbour. Kev lives almost opposite Sophie. Right. Sophie doesn't want to be in the WhatsApp group. Her husband is chatting away to them like nobody's business. The rest of the street, I think also the parallel street, are joining in the mob that is trying to establish whether Kev is a murderer or murdered.
Got you. Thanks for clearing it up.
But back to Kev, to the point where we end up essentially breaking into his back garden because we didn't have permission to be there. In the middle of the night, with my husband's ladder.
Middle of the night? It doesn't need to be the middle of the night.
Late. It was quite late, and it's in winter as well, so it's like,
hide in hair, famously.
You've been watching way too much 24 Hours in Police Custody, where it's always a dawn raid. You don't need to do a dawn raid for like a potential dead person. The time is of the essence with that.
Are you all kneeling down outside the ground floor loo so that you're not viewed by the window? And do you have one of those? Is it called a barge?
The battering ram.
Battering ram.
Yeah. It's always embarrassing on those programs where they don't quite, I say programs, it's live, it's filmed, but where they don't quite get it on the first go.
Oh, I know. That's an ick, isn't it?
It's a police ick, isn't it? So they try and bang it and then suddenly the door, they're like, oh, well, I'll just give that another go.
Try again. if you imagine multiple people doing that with a ladder and a torch.
Again, if you think someone's died in a house, don't sneak in. Get in there and check.
It was ridiculous, wasn't it? So
you're in the garden. Did you? Why are you being so coy?
Bag of swag. Dressed like the Hamburglar.
Yes, exactly.
Mask.
Stripy tops.
Yeah, Bally's on.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not coming over great in this, Sophie. On you go.
Oh no, I perfectly admit this was stupidity on all levels. I'm not proud of it.
So we're in the garden.
We're in the garden. We check all the windows and we can't see proof of holiday, which is, the normal option. But we
What's
also
proof
cannot
of holiday,
see dead
just
Kev.
so I know for the future?
Well, I'm thinking like everything's quite clean and tidy, or there's like half-packed clothes, or like
Half-packed clothes to go on.
like when you've gone to pack something and you've reached your weight limit, so you've left it. So
This is
you can't take that with you.
incredibly specific.
There's overthinkers and then there's you. Proof
Yeah,
of
you're
holiday
right.
is excellent. I've never.
Proof of holiday.
I checked for proof of holiday.
Receipt for a sombrero.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, they are. Excess sun cream, didn't need to pack on the side.
Right. Proof of holiday not gained. Then what?
Not gained. Nor proof of dead Kev. We did not see a dead body.
Well,
which is
and you
nice.
thought, well, I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But it's been over 2 weeks since anyone has
Hide
seen
no hair.
proof of him.
Yeah.
Hide no hair. But this mass hysteria continues to the point where, and we do now know, obviously, the result.
Do we?
Husband, we do, and I'll tell you.
And he's here tonight. Kev, come on in.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I
what it is.
married him.
Lol.
Just for the gag, we rang the police. We did a welfare check. My husband rang and went, look, this is probably stupid, but and they did a welfare check, and he was on holiday. He was just lucky enough to be on holiday for quite a nice chunk of time.
Where did they do the welfare check? At home or on the resort?
No, they rang his work and said, is Kev on holiday, in essence?
And they're like, no, he's sick. What do you mean, is he on holiday? And he's been pulling a sickie and you've absolutely dobbed him in.
He told us he died. So this doesn't check out at all.
No.
Strange.
And we believed him because his house was dirty.
Hang on a second. Right. Did you then chat to Kev? Because presumably he came back from holiday and went, why are you calling my work?
Well,
Why are the police calling my work?
Yeah, why is there footage on my camera of you in my garden?
Oh my God,
Also
of course.
The other question. Yeah. So he's got that of us looking stupid.
Also, you've never spoken to him.
Not really, no.
So you can't even be like, you know what I'm like, Kev? He's like, no, I don't. You're not even on the WhatsApp group.
No. He took it graciously. He obviously thought we were all idiots. And this is the worst thing. I count myself as not stupid enough to get pulled into this. Clearly wrong. I clearly am.
Pregnant pause.
We all are, clearly. Yeah.
Do you know who I think needs the welfare check, Sophie? Actually, I won't finish that. But
well, this is it. And I've concluded it, and we cannot help you. I'm afraid. I cannot help you. I don't
Victim
condone
of community
you.
hysteria. Yeah, I know. Shocking, isn't it?
Sophie. That is the definition of bad chat. That was fantastic. Bad Chat is sponsored by NordVPN.
Alice, be honest with me. How bad is it if someone uses the same password for everything?
Oh, God. On a scale of 1 to 10?
Mm-hmm.
11?
Right.
Yeah. What is your password?
It's at... Okay, I'm not telling... Nice try.
The point is, if one account gets compromised, suddenly everything of yours is at risk.
It's I love Alice Levine !
Okay, well, that's an issue for a different reason.
But this is stressful. No, you've put it like that.
Yeah, well, that's why NordVPN is fantastic. It's more than just a VPN. It's an all-in-one app for digital security.
But hey, I thought NordVPN was just for nerds. I thought it was NerdVPN.
No, but also you would obviously be fine. Yeah. It's for normal people too who don't want their personal information floating around the internet.
Yeah, that is me, a normal person with one password for everything.
Cool. Let's not keep saying that.
Okay.
Not only that, though, NordVPN just released their next-gen antivirus feature, which acts like your very own cyber bodyguard fighting off any potential cyber threats.
Sounds very exciting, actually. To get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/badchat.
Yes, our link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan, and there's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee.
That's nordvpn.com/badchat. You'll find the link in the episode description box.
Change your password.
I noticed some really good bad chat on our Instagram this week. and you went bananas with it.
I loved it so much.
I know when Alice loves a thing because it gets reshared, story post, screen grab of the DMs, crop that out, pop that on the story, bang, comment, I'm like, yes, she's buzzing with it. She is buzzing.
Then 6 months, nothing.
Yes, but that's fine. That's all right.
12 minutes of activity and I'm like, I've done my bit.
I guess you could summarize these as misheard stuff.
Yeah. So Jenny got in touch and she had an amazing story. She said, I once went to pick up my phone from being repaired and the man behind the counter said, "How are we?" And I said, "Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?" Only at the end of the day, when I lay in bed, did I realise he'd actually said, "Who are we?" I had to sell up, move and adopt a new identity.
I understand that one because it takes a while because Huawei.
And it's definitely not how you say it. So it's confusing whatever way you look at it.
Huawei. And it's what tech company they do. What do they do? Tellies and like
Chinese phones?
Modems and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it, Jenny. Becky, I liked Becky's one. She said, my friend took out her phone to read a text from her sister and then said, "My Uncle Jackson died." And I replied with, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Were you close?" After a long pause, she looked at me with pure confusion and repeated, "Michael Jackson died."
I know that they're just so silly, but I love them.
We have someone I want to speak to.
Hi.
Hi, Catherine. We're in the office, and I've heard you've got some important business.
Can you give us your misheard, please?
Yes, I can. So I'm a teacher, and one day I was with my class and a new teacher to the school, a male teacher, came, walked over to my classroom door, asked me a question, normal question. And then after my answer, he looked down to what I can only describe as breast level. And said, "Oh, pierced." That's the right reaction because that's the reaction I had.
No.
There are children nearby. I'm being asked, do I have a pierced nipple?
Or plural.
But I couldn't really, couldn't really compute this. So I just did the gasp and went, "No."
I love that you answered, though. You were like, he deserves an answer.
Yeah.
It is my prerogative as a woman to let a man know.
Harassed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I want to be polite.
But I'm polite.
I'm gonna own this.
Yeah. So he looked very confused and walked away. Anyway, cut to about half an hour later, I looked down and realised that on my lanyard with my ID badge on it, I have a pin badge, or I used to, a pin badge in the shape of a piano, and he'd actually asked, "Pianist?"
I'm getting hot for you on your behalf.
Well, I'd actually forgotten this for years, and then when I saw you were calling out for these, it came immediately back.
And does it give you a hot face?
Yeah.
Yeah. The hot face part of it is essential because none of these things really matter because obviously he doesn't know that you thought he was a sex pest. But
he did think I thought being asked if I was a pianist
was
the
impertinent.
most horrendous.
Yeah. I mean, woman to woman pierced.
She's already answered you. No. Unless he gave you the idea and you've since had them done.
No, I haven't in the meantime.
He'd be the first to know.
Mm. I think there should be a general rule here, which is do not look there.
Do not look at lanyards.
Don't look at, I just don't, it's.
Women's lanyards are not for your eyes. We don't put lanyards on because they look good for you.
Yeah, it's not for the male gaze.
It's not for the male gaze, Greg.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Don't look at them.
That is great. And actually, on the subject of hot face, because this is what we call it, when you get that retro feeling of shame and embarrassment, even years on, you're saying, it's still that potent. Yeah. I don't think it has to be about this. I just think anything that brings colour to your cheeks, even weeks, months, years on, I would love to hear. Bad Chat Club on Instagram. Everything's in the old little notes thing on the podcast bit. Catherine,
hot face is excellent. May I ask one question? So you are a pianist?
I was taking lessons for a couple of years. I have to say I'm no longer a pianist either.
You do have to say that. You have a real issue with honesty, Catherine. You're like, I must tell you, I am no longer a pianist. I have to get this off my chest. which aren't pissed.
That is the end of today's conversation with Catherine. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Catherine, you were great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, off she goes.
It's a real art form, that cut off, isn't it?
Huge reaction to My Girl,
I mean, of course, how could you not?
the classic early 90s film.
I think I looked it up. I want to say 94?
So it was
91, I think, actually, 91. I'm looking at I'm saying all of the days
91.
and dates in the 90s.
So it was post Home
91.
Alone, first one. So he was in his pomp, Culkin,
Culkin.
at that point. Anyway, lots of people had the same first crush, either Macaulay Culkin or
Vader Bobeda.
Anna Chomsky.
Yeah.
A lot of people pointing out that she is in Veep,
Of
which
course.
is one of the funniest comedies ever made, in my humble opinion. Lots of chat about you and the My Girl, My Guy thing.
Oh, for God's sake.
But just to be clear, Billy pointed out that Smokey Robinson wrote both of those songs and was a reaction to My Girl, so wrote My Guy.
Okay, so they are the same song.
They're not the same song, no. Don't get confident with it. They're two different songs.
I mean,
Mary Wells sang My Guy,
I
and the
rest my case.
Temptations sang My Girl. But I was just giving you. I was giving you a little
Okay.
bit of leeway there.
No charge.
You've gone too far now.
Not
Just
enough evidence to
take
convict.
it. The leeway
So-
was there. You've taken. I've given you an inch there.
Nice to be exonerated.
Emma said in the comments, "This is a red flag if this is your favorite film."
Why, though?
Well, I think because it is quite traumatic, and it's probably not a good film for us to have watched when we were 5 or 6.
Well, this is a common theme because Natalie said she tried to show it to her kid and then was like, oh, I did not remember what this film was about. It's like it's a holy trinity of traumatic if you're a kid. Vader's mum has died.
Mm-hmm.
So she lives in an undertaker's
Sure.
with her dad.
Mm-hmm.
Her stepmom does the makeup on the corpses. Cool. So far, so insane to show a kid. Her best friend dies of bees. She falls in love with her teacher, who's 30 years older than her, and he breaks her heart.
I'm 30.
I'm 30.
Vader's going around with business cards.
Vader's got game. Yeah, it's just not appropriate. It's not really appropriate to watch now. I actually think we should watch it together and see if it still has the same effect.
I do think there could be a bad chat watch along.
Shall we?
I would love to. We could do our reaction live on social media, potentially.
Should we put a date in the diary and do a My Girl watch along? I'd love that.
Why don't we do it when we're on your holiday for your birthday?
Yeah, we could.
Oh.
There'll be another 20 people there, so that feels a little
Well, we
bit
could just-
antisocial.
We can just go off into another room. It's only an hour and a half, probably. Isn't it?
Guys, thank you so much for coming. Greg and I are going to go watch My Girl.
See ya. I guess.
Everyone in the other room,
you say
happy
what can
birthday
make
to
me feel-
you.
Well, you're singing My Guy. I'm singing My Girl. We're skipping off. Anyway, I think it is traumatic, but what we've remembered is the lovely. It's color-wise, it's golden. And
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
sunny and it's bright and it's happy. And you remember the happiness of like, oh, it's young love
On your bikes.
and like their first kisses and stuff. So
Aw.
you remember that nice stuff, but then
Yeah.
actually it is quite dark. There are some other things that I've been thinking about from my childhood that were actually traumatic and I don't like them now.
Yeah.
Fantasia.
Oh, but that's trippy and weird.
Loved lots of it because of the imagination of it, and I really liked some of the. I loved the songs, but
No, I hated it. I found it so scary.
it is quite scary. I think if you watched it now, you go, "That is scary," and the brooms
It's
dancing.
out of control. It's just too. Like, just like everybody, calm down. We'll go one at a time. One of mine, Hook.
The first film I saw in the cinema.
Oh, me too. Second handshake of the series.
Lovely. Oh, Hollywood. So a mate of mine thought that the Hollywood handshake, by the way, was him wanking off another man.
Sorry, what?
He thought that she genuinely thought the Hollywood handshake was like,
Was code for
yeah, for like wanking someone off.
you gave them the Hollywood handshake.
Mm. How was the first
So
date?
why did she think it kept happening on Bake Off?
I know.
Oh, so every time somebody said, "Oh, he got the Hollywood," she thought
Pop outside to the
who works on the show has died. She's literally just combusted. She's turned to dust.
like a tent round the back.
Turn round
Hey.
the back.
Pop inside for your Hollywood handshake. Trousers down. Well done. It was a fantastic sponge.
Amazing vol au vent.
Really, really good. Lovely
Oh.
icing.
Don't call it a fantastic sponge.
Gross. So that's the second Hollywood handshake of the series, and I'm very much looking forward to receiving it again. Go on, Hook. Why?
Okay, so something that runs through all of the ones that I find traumatic from childhood, I find it really hard to put into words. I think it's that there's a sort of existential dread where it's parents forgetting who their kids are, kids forgetting who their parents are, like Flight of the Navigator. I don't know if you've ever seen that. He gets into a spaceship, gets off the spaceship, goes home, his whole family are 20 years older.
No.
What? No. His young brother is now a grown-up.
Worst case scenario for a kid.
Horrible.
Imagine you wake up, you think that might happen.
No, I don't like in Hook how all the kids live on their own. Like, can we have, like, on a school trip, one adult for every 3 kids or something? Oh.
Yes.
You know, I just thought of,
Hollywood handshake.
That's what those noises sound like. Round the twist. I mean, we're getting deep into very specific territory here where people are exactly the same age as us. But I mean, I actually think there's a lot of people out there.
40-year-old losers.
40-year-old losers, please see last episode.
Did you see some of the 25-year-olds commenting on the Spotify stuff?
No, what?
They were just like, no. I'm like 20 and I'm really enjoying it. I'm trying to make us feel better. Like, we know all ages listen. We were just saying there's a few 40-year-old losers.
Also terrible to have 20-year-olds being like, no, you're okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's actually great, Granddad.
No.
We're really enjoying it.
Stop it.
Can we play Yahtzee?
I love Yahtzee.
I know you do.
Keep it to yourself. Round the Twist, Australian, I guess, comedy series where 3 kids live in a lighthouse with their dad, with their eccentric dad. In the series, I feel like, was it sort of supernatural? Weird stuff happened. The one I remember most clearly.
Strange things happened.
When you're going round the twist.
Yeah.
Actually, can we play the music? Because the music's very distinct.
Oh, it's quite wacky, isn't it?
It's dead wacky.
Maybe I got my wacky from this.
Have you ever felt like this? How strange things happen. Are you going round the twist? Have you ever felt like this? How strange things
That's the wacky
happen.
lad.
Are you going round the twist? Well, have you
Heard the word about the bird and the spider. It wriggled and jiggled inside her.
well, have you ever
Hey, you are afraid of those.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is where it started.
Do you think, well, that's a horrible image.
Yeah, but you were okay singing that just then.
I can say the word now, even though it feels like I'm not saying the word.
Say it.
Spider. But horrible things happened in it. Like one of the older boys, the older brother, he woke up and his mouth was a tiny hole.
No, I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that. Then another one of them woke up and he was a merman and he had to be pushed around in a wheelchair. Oh.
I guess you run out of ideas because you sort of, you fence yourself in with a lighthouse comedy. And
It's not even a comedy, is it? It's so bleak.
Well, what do you do? Well, the sea's there, I don't know, crashing. So.
Do you remember when they went into their garden and all of the cabbages had turned into babies?
No, I don't remember the plots of these episodes. I don't think I was as into it as you were.
I'm a mega fan. But it was just all slightly terrifying, surreal, avant-garde, just not for kids. All of these, not for kids.
While you were watching Round the Twist, because I think I watched a couple of episodes and went, nah, not for me. I was watching London's Burning. And
About
that
the firefighters.
big show. Do you know how many people watched London's Burning back in the day? It used to get 18 million people watching it on a Sunday. It was like huge. It was marquee television. You can keep your severance, guys. That was television. That was the gold standard. But at the end of every series, there would be a big fire.
Yeah, I bet.
And then it would be an excuse for the writers to get rid of the characters that weren't working.
Kill them off.
So they'd kill off half. Sometimes they'd kill off half the characters.
In the flames.
Well, no, not just in the flames. There was a horrific
The smoke
accident.
is the smoke that gets you.
Sometimes. No smoke without fire, as they say. Check your smoke detectors.
Check your breasts. We're not doing that again.
Pierced. There was this horrible episode, and I still think about it. And I'm phobic of 2 things from this specific season finale.
Oh God, what? Will I get scared?
Gas works. Okay, big fire at the gas works.
I think you're going to be fine.
No. You know Caligas.
Let me put your mind at rest. You're going to be fine.
You know Caligas.
Yeah, but you don't run off Caligas.
Camping gas.
Yeah, but you don't use that.
You might have it in a card shop where they're filling up the helium. All those canisters.
I hate to say, I know it's your big dream, but you don't run a card shop.
Not yet.
Yeah, so Caligas, big fire.
Caligas.
Okay, we'll just...
What they did, the plot point of this episode was there was such a massive fire at the gasworks.
At the helium balloon shop.
Everyone was running around like this. But the canisters were igniting and firing off into the town.
Into the town.
Into the town and going like missiles.
Okay, well, if you...
Sea-to-air missiles. Firing into the town.
There will be people everywhere that live near regional high streets that are like, I live near a Clinton Cars. Ah!
Again, it was the gas holders. But the same thing could happen when you go around the twist. And then, so that happened, and they got all the appliances to turn up.
Okay, that's terrifying.
And they had a crash on the way.
Appliances?
That's the industry name for a fire engine. So all the appliances turned up.
Just got the ick, yeah.
That's fine. I'm not here to for you to all fall in love with. Anyway, we're on the way to the fire. There's a crash.
We're on the way. I'm loving the way you're telling this, yeah.
An iron girder goes through the windscreen of one of the fire engines. The
Not an
appliances.
RSJ, not a rolled steel joist.
Iron girder, straight through, kill someone. So I'm now terrified of girders and gas. Thanks a lot, ITV.
Well, I'd say thanks a lot, Rosemary and Alan. Why were they letting you watch that?
They love London's Burning.
They love London's Burning.
They love watching fires. So here's another thing we can watch at your birthday. Episode of London's Burning, where the gas flies everywhere, followed by My Girl. And that is a night.
35 degrees, everyone's by the pool, me and you. Curtains closed. Paul Hollywood handshake, etc. So,
no further questions, Your Honour.
Bad Chat is a Persephonica podcast.